everybody here is how the hell are you? Everybody alright? COVID brought a lot of uncertainty. This is a super spreader event. Peace. And we're spreading love. We're spreading rock and roll.
Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'll be doing a quick and easy makeup look based on the same exact look that I did yesterday for a Killers concert that I went to. And just like a quick little, in a nutshell story, I guess. I have been a fan of the Killers since middle school. I was introduced to them because one of my middle school best friends at the time, she introduced me to the Strokes and I liked them, but I also wanted to find like a band that I liked on my own. Like I kind of didn't like want to copy her in a sense, even though I wasn't really copying her. And the first song I ever listened from them was Somebody Told Me, and I just thought it was like the sickest song in the world. I thought it was so badass because I felt like such a baddie. I was like, oh my gosh, I'm listening to like really loud music right now. And at the time they would give us like these iPads like for math, which I don't even know how I got that because I totally suck at math, but I got one and that would be like all I would listen to. I would even write like I don't know why, but at the time, like, I thought it was easier to write down the whole, like, song, like, in a little notebook. And I remember I would actually, like, read it, like, line by line. I'm like, okay, you're gonna memorize this because you love it. After that song, I started getting into them even more, and I fell in love with them ever since. Now, I'm not, like, a hardcore fan either, but I think after yesterday, I'm definitely at a higher level as a fan than I was like before the concert. But anyways, let's get started. So first, I just came out of work like a few hours ago. So right now, at the moment, I have on these. I have the L'Oreal Infallible and 24-Hour Fresh Wear Foundation in the shade 440, and then I also have on top of that the Kat Von D translucent powder because this is the best of the best when it comes to translucent powders in my opinion, because I feel like it makes your makeup last super long. So yeah, I'm kind of lazy to like redo my foundation, so I'm just gonna like deal with like what I have right now. I don't think it looks that bad. I'm just going to like pat some like powder foundation on top, which is again like the same powder that I used yesterday. This is the Kat Von D Lock-It powder foundation and it is in the shade medium 140. Before I do continue though, I do want to use some concealer because I see like my eye bags are popping through. So now that my eye bags are done, I'm gonna go ahead and continue with the powder. Now you gotta know I also did this like really super fast, so I wasn't using like 1,000 brushes either. I was just doing whatever I already had in my makeup bag, and I just wanted to get out of there to drive to the concert, which by the way was in San Diego, and I had to drive like 2 hours to get there, but we got there on time and everything. We even had time to like go eat, and again using whatever I already had in my makeup bag because I had been doing a new Scarlet Witch tutorial and a new Thor tutorial where I used the whole Thor and Ulta collection. I had this palette in my makeup bag, so I figured I'm just gonna use it, and it is the Mighty Thor one, and the reason I went with it was because I wanted to match my top, which this is a top that I wore and like the same jewelry too. Well, first things first, I did use this NARS tinted smudge proof eyeshadow base, and this is in the shade medium. So I do remember that I skipped a base color all completely, and I just went with this rose gold like champagne color, and this one is called Truth Revealed, and I'm just going to apply that all over my lids. And this is the same brush from yesterday. I'm just gonna finish dirtying it up. I'm just using the clean side that I didn't use yesterday. And what I did afterwards is I went ahead and I picked up this darker rose gold color, which is called Goddess, and it is also a shimmer, and I just applied that on top. And then this is a part where I started to freak out because I wasn't that content with how this looked, only because I wanted something brighter to match my top. So then I think I actually picked up this color, this melon color, which is called Electrify, for no apparent reason because I was just panicking, and I just applied it like on top. And okay, after that, then I realized, oh wait, I don't like how matte that looks. I want it to be shinier because again, I'm going to a concert and it's gonna be nighttime. I want my eyes to pop, right? So then I picked up this Urban Decay Moondust palette, again something that I used for the Thor tutorial, and I picked up this pink color right here, which is called Element, and I just used my fingers. I really like these colors because they're so cool. They're colorful, but they also kind of have like iridescent or reflective glitters on there, so they're very shiny. And of course, I mean, it's a concert, it's the Killers. I want something fun, something vibrant, and so I just went all over my lid and just went crazy with it. And then again, because I was panicking, I was just, at this point I was just having fun with the glitters. I grabbed this kind of like icy pink, and this one is called Spectre, and then that one I think I just used it because of the James Bond movie. And then I think this one I applied some to the middle, just like as a highlight. And I also grabbed this purple color, which is called Magnetic. And I'm still using the same finger, guys. Again, we're like rushing. We don't care because we don't want to be late and we don't want to get a lot of traffic. And the purple one, I just added it to my outer corners for like somewhat kind of dimension. And I just kind of like moved it towards my crease using my finger. And then any like eyeshadow that you have here, I just like swiped it like upwards with my pinky. And then after that, I went ahead and I used the One Size Point Made liquid liner. This is a felt tip, so I feel like this is perfect if you're trying to make cat eyes in a rush because you don't have to like deal with the liquid accidentally like getting everywhere. This is a 24-hour liquid eyeliner pen, which I really like. No, I love it because I feel like it lasts a long time and it honestly feels like it could be waterproof too. So now I'm just gonna do a quick cat eye. So the thing is, I ended up going with my friend. Overall, we had a blast. It was both our first concert, and I'm so glad that I went with her because she didn't really know much about them, but like maybe like 5 songs from them. She was just as loud as I was, so I found that to be like pretty funny and pretty cool at the same time because it's just like, at least I didn't go with someone that was just like, you know, like just standing there. When I got the tickets months before that, I wanted to get like better ones, but then I didn't have money at the time, and then also I wasn't sure that I wanted to go. And then now I'm using this Monsieur Big mascara, but this is a waterproof version, and as you can see, it's very flat and it's lifting my lashes. And I picked the waterproof one just in case I was gonna cry, which surprisingly I didn't. I thought I was just gonna be overcome with like emotion, but I guess I'm not like that, like at concerts I guess, or I was just more happy than anything. Anyways, the thing is that when I first got the tickets, I ended up paying a little bit more for them because I kind of got them at the last minute. I just saw that they were good seats, so I figured, I'm like, you know what, screw it, I'm gonna treat myself. Like, this is like a late birthday present, but I want to treat myself and I want to get those tickets because in a way, I don't know, I kind of felt, what if they don't make any more concerts, or what if, I don't know, because of the whole COVID situation, I felt, what if like I'm not gonna have any other opportunity to go to a Killers concert, and I've wanted to like in the past, but I guess I never felt like the urge to like how I did this time, and I'm really happy that I did. I made sure to apply very liberal amounts of mascara because I did want to wear falsies at first, but then like I looked at the time. I'm not much of an expert when it comes to applying lashes, and then also what if they become very uncomfortable? I didn't want to deal with that because what if I'm driving and then all of a sudden the eyelash, like especially in the inner corner, starts poking my eye. But then after that I moved on to blush, contour, and highlight. And I used the WandaVision palettes because those are what I had in my bag already. So starting first with the blush palette, I used this color right here, which is called Spell, and as I mentioned in other videos before, that one really reminds me of the NARS Orgasm blush. So my friend and I, we get there at a good hour. When I was buying the tickets, I saw something that said preferred parking, but that crap was like 80 bucks. I had already gotten like pre-sale tickets, which were more expensive than like the regular tickets, and I was about to get the preferred parking, but I was like, that thing was like $80 and the regular parking was just $35. So I'm just like, why am I even gonna get preferred parking? Like, I already paid that much for the tickets. I could just deal with the regular parking. I feel like either way, no matter what kind of parking you get, you're still gonna wait in line. We're all gonna get out at the same time anyways. I ended up getting the regular parking and I don't regret it. It was the best decision I ever made. Real quick, moving on to contour. I'm using this angled brush and I'm going to be using this dark one right here. This one is called Everlasting. And then finally we actually go, once it's closer to like the opening time, and then we walk into the stadium, and then there's like all these vendors selling stuff. I saw a funnel cake stand. I saw other stands like far away that I don't remember what they were selling. I saw one that catched my eye and they were selling all the Killers merch. They were selling hats, they were selling tote bags, and they were selling t-shirts obviously, and I've always wanted the original The Killers logo, and I actually got it, which I'll show you guys in a bit. But I saw another one which really caught my eye, and it was the Imploding the Mirage t-shirt, and it had like the album cover like right on the front, and I really liked that album cover because it's just like a bunch of clouds. And then I liked it also because I wanted a shirt that had like the tour dates like on the back, and that one had it, but the one with the original logo didn't. So I ended up saying fuck it, and I bought both of them, and I don't regret it at all. They were $40 each. I was super close one time to buy those shirts from their official site, but I'm so glad I didn't, and I'm so glad that I waited because now those shirts are like extra special to me because I got them from like the actual Killers concert, which I can't believe I actually went to. So then we get like our drinks, we get our shirts, we get to our seats, which I'm not gonna lie to you, like they were bad seats, but I mean it was all that they had. I bought them last minute, and so screw it. I wasn't gonna let that stop me from having a good time. I honestly wasn't expecting the stadium to be so ghetto. I imagined it to be like I don't know, like the freaking Super Bowl stadium with like an open like roof and stuff. But moving on to highlighter, I'm using this Laura Geller Gilded Honey highlighter, and I'm just going to go ham with it and apply that to my face. And then there was also this other guy playing. I think he was British, and I think his name was Johnny Marr. I've never heard of him, I'm sorry for any of you guys that do know him, but he played really good, I gotta say. But I mean, my heart was just there for the Killers, I'm sorry. So I kind of felt like I wanted to go pee, but I was like, oh no, what if I missed the beginning? I just couldn't hold it any longer. I'm just like, oh my gosh, like what if this lasts like 4 hours, which it didn't. I think it lasted like 2 or 3. In the end, I'm so glad I did, because oh my god, I would have like peed myself or something, and I would have been even more pissed at myself if it was during like the concert. And so I booked it to the restroom, and I was already stressed out because there was a line, but thankfully it was moving fast. So I was very hopeful that I was gonna make it in time to like the start of the show. As soon as I'm like going back inside the concert to go to like my area, my section, I hear, "Oh, hello, San Diego," and I'm just like, I'm like, no, I can't miss this. And so then it's like pitch black with like a bunch of lights, but still it's pretty dark. And I start panicking and I'm just like, oh my god, where did I sit? So then I looked at my phone and like luckily I found my seat right before the whole like shebang started. And oh my god, it was so amazing. Needless to say, I was just losing my shit throughout the whole night. I was just like, oh god, like I can't believe it. I'm here. I'm singing all the songs that I usually just sing in my car. All the songs that like literally helped me through high school, middle school, just school in general. The highlight would be maybe like about 15 minutes something magical happened. And I say magical because I just never believed something like that would happen to me. I always see it in Instagram videos and it happened to other people, but I just think like, oh no way, like that's never gonna happen. To recap, my seats were kind of dangerous. We were like all the way at the top. Behind us there was nothing but a wall. I was like right on the edge, like the end of the row, and there were stairs, but it's like that cement that kind of is like a little bit glossy. So if you're not careful and if someone spills like water or whatever and you just walk, like you could actually slip. A little bit like Costco cement, if that makes sense. I was scared about that, so I tried to like control myself. I was jumping like of excitement during the songs and everything, but I also didn't want to like injure myself, so I kept like a hand behind my back at all times, and I made sure to like have my hand like this just so like my fingertips could like feel the wall behind me. Every time I kept looking down, I'm like, oh my god, I'm just gonna slip and die, because there's no railings like on the stairs too. So the thing is, like about 15 minutes into the concert, this lady comes by and she has these two bracelets in her hand, and she's like, she tells me first because like I'm at the edge, right? And I just look at her and I'm just like, I can't hear what she says because it's loud, super loud in there. And so then she tells my friend, and my friend is like, oh my god, really? Wow, thank you. I almost even forgot to say thank you because I was just like, oh my god, what? But I did tell her thank you, and then she's like, do you guys want floor passes? So dude, like we went from being like at the top of like where you can't even see Brandon like singing. Like Brandon looked super small from that distance, and from all the way in the back all the way at the top, we were at the very front. Like, okay, not like directly like seeing him, but we were like towards the side, and we had like a good area because it wasn't too crowded like the middle was. There was like some like air circulation there, and we weren't like cramped like sardines either. My friend, she like pushed me like to go like ahead, and I'm just like, wait, like aren't we gonna stay like in the back? And she's like, no, like screw this, we're at the front. And she tells me, she's like, quick, take a picture. And then so I took a picture of him like real fast, and then the security dude was already telling me, he's like, ma'am, please back up. But I'm like, I just ignored him. I'm like, okay, like I don't care, I got my picture. And so then like we went to like the side a little bit more, which was where we were for like the rest of the night. Oh my gosh, I had the time of my life. I was recording with my phone like the whole thing because I want to keep those memories, but I would also put my phone away at times because I want to like live in the moment too. I don't just want to look at my phone and think, oh wow, I don't remember seeing that, because I was looking at my phone the whole time. So I did like put it away like most times. or I tried to like have it like this and like me like just to, like see everything. Never did I think that that would ever happen to me, and I'm just so grateful that it did. Thank you to the lady that I don't know why she came up to us. Part of me thinks maybe they saw me from a distance, that I was like about to fall and like slip and die. And that they were like, okay, yeah, we don't want a lawsuit, so like let's get them. Part of me also thinks, oh, like they know how to fucking party, because they're just like, like, you know, like going crazy. I'm like singing all the songs by heart. Maybe it was just God. We were exhausted by the end. I had curled my hair before we went, and I honestly think next time I'm just gonna like straighten it, because there's no point. Brows, I used the Patrick Star One Size. I knew that they came out with a new song like last month or so, and it's called Boy, and I made it my mission to memorize that song, or try to at least memorize like most of it, and I'm so glad I did, because I was kind of like caught up. I wasn't there like, I don't know this song, and I wanted to make sure I knew like at least like most of the songs. Then I'm just grabbing my Too Faced Killer Liner. This is waterproof, and all I did here was just tight line. And now I did want to originally go see them in Vegas, because that's their hometown, so I feel like they're obviously gonna go like super big there, but I'm glad that I at least got to see them. And then I remember moisturizing my lips using this Bobbi Brown Extra Lip Tint, and this is in the shade Bare Pink. And next is a step that I kind of regret, but whatever, it's in the past. There's nothing I can do now. The only reason why I wanted to wear this lipstick was because obviously I wanted to match my shirt, and I wanted something bright for the night. The only thing that sucked about this was that all of a sudden I had like lipstick on my teeth, and I was just like, oh my god, no, like why? But whatever, it already happened. And this is the Kylie Cosmetics Mama Boss, and it is a matte color. And this is pretty much it. This is the final look. To finish my story, Somebody Told Me came on, and I completely lost it.
Las Vegas, Nevada.
I yelled like a crazy ass person. Pretty much during the whole concert, I'm surprised I didn't lose my voice or wake up with like a huge like sore throat. The only thing that happened to me was that my calves right now, they hurt because I was jumping a lot. There were like moments where I swear like I could feel he was looking like straight at me. Okay, relax, right? Relax. Okay, my area, he was looking straight at my like section. I was just like, oh my god. I'm like, notice me, senpai. I didn't expect like so many beautiful lights. Expect like blast of confetti. I also managed to grab like really cool pictures. Like when he started to sing Somebody Told Me, I was like so like happy because he started it with saying something about Las Vegas, and then he showed Welcome to Fabulous Las Vegas logo on the stadium screen, and that was super cool because I love Vegas. Vegas is like my happy place, and I feel like that's why I like the Killers even more, is because that is their hometown. That's where they came from. That's where, like, you know, they originated from. This is the shirt. As you can see, it is the Imploding the Mirage cover, and at the bottom, of course, it says The Killers. Like, how beautiful is that? And if you turn it around, this is the one with the tour dates, or the tour locations. We are right here. That's me, guys. That's me, San Diego, California. And then for the OG, which I gotta say, it's not really like the original. I feel like the original had like I don't know, maybe it is, I don't know, but I feel like it was like a little bit more different than this. This is more like red and white. I kind of remembered the original one to be more like a little bit different, but yes, this is how it looks. And then of course this one has nothing in the back. When he was like walking across the stage, and like I said, when he was going towards like our section, I made sure that with my little feet I jumped up as high as I can go just so he could see me. I know it's like kind of lame, but I mean, if you were in my shoes and if you were seeing like your favorite band of all time, you were definitely gonna do that. And just so like at least you could get somewhat noticed. Not gonna lie, when the girl first gave us the bracelets, my mind went at a mile per hour. It had like a huge imagination. I was thinking, oh my god, their backstage passes, they probably saw how pumped we are, and they're like, you know what, we want to meet these girls, especially the one with the pink top, because she's fucking cute and because she knows all the words to our songs. And for my first concert, like, wow, like I'm so blessed that it went down like that. I don't even care that I had lipstick on my teeth. I was having the time of my life, and if that has happened to you, screw it, who cares? It happens to all of us. What's also funny to me is the fact that when we got there to our seats, I remember like telling my friend, I'm like, dude, can you imagine being down there? I mean, like, I love them, but I mean, I don't live for them either, you know, to like buy like super expensive tickets and like be right there. Like, you have like no way of breathing down there because everyone is like super close. And then little did we know we were gonna end up being there ourselves. To recap, I'm so happy that I went. I feel super blessed and thankful that things happened the way they happened. Sometimes in life you don't always get what you want, but life surprises you along the way, like when you least expect it, and that is definitely one of the ways life surprised me, and I didn't expect it at all, that's for sure. Going to the concert, it definitely gave me like a new perspective on life. I know it sounds kind of funny, but it really did. I guess in a way, making me more positive, and also it makes me feel like, yes, like you should definitely dream more because it is possible. Work harder also towards like what you want. I just saw like an Instagram like video of the band when they were younger, and who would have known, you know, like they were so young and like new back then, and now they're just like this huge like famous band, in my opinion, I think, and they are huge. Anyways, if you guys are going to a Killers concert soon, I hope you guys have like the best time there. See, this is how I wish my hair actually looked at the concert, but whatever. If you love the Killers, please give this video a like and comment any of your concert experiences, and please subscribe to my channel. I would appreciate that. I'll see you guys in the next one. Take care. Bye.